IBFAN, and then we'll turn to the panelists for any final comments.
Thanks very much, and very, very interesting. And I'm so pleased to hear Eric saying about the business of challenges at WTO, and that if you could prove that the intervention is actually effective, then that's good. But what we've seen, of course, with the baby food issue is the regulatory chilling effect of just having a challenge and being frightened that you're going to be challenged. So countries that want, and over the years, the follow-on formulas standard that was so poor and literally said that that they weren't breast milk substitutes and that they weren't really covered by the code, has caused huge damage to health and limited the freedom that countries felt that they could go forward and extend their marketing restrictions to the whole of that first 3 years. So I think that regulatory chilling effect, we need to look at that somehow, because there are many, many things. I mean, even this last CAC, the guidance on technology labeling and e-commerce, I don't know what impact that will have on governments when they come to look at digital marketing. I don't know. And I don't know the new work that's going to start on emergencies. I don't know all these things, whether whenever a Codex standard is adopted, we're terrified, because every time the Codex standard is adopted, it's a compromise, and it's really, really hard to get something decent. So we need to have more health people here who can actually, in my view, really push the health case, because it is such a battle to try and get what WHO is brilliantly pointing out needs to be done into a Codex standard or guideline. And I just finished, I really would love Codex, the member states, to really think about how we can tackle ultra-processed foods. I mean, we talk about supplements. Supplements lead you straight to ultra-processed foods because they undermine your confidence in normal foods. People don't know you can mash a banana for a baby. You've got to have something with added nutrients. And that's a major problem in my view, and I wish Codex would actually just have some sort of blanket thing that if it's ultra-processed, covered in plastic, please, we've got to be really, really careful about how it's marketed. But that's a sort of fantasy that I have, that maybe Codex could do that one day, but we're a long way from that. Thanks. But thank you very much for the presentations. It's been really helpful. Okay.